Hello. Today we will be talking about the Republic of Aurora's defense attorney system, which is aimed at preventing the criminalization of poverty and giving everyone an equal opportunity in court of laws in the Republic of Aurora. So in the Republic of Aurora, our goal is to basically give everyone a chance to better themselves as well and give them opportunities to improve themselves and their quality of life. We don't want poverty to be a barrier to someone being able to succeed. We want to give them the equal access to law opportunities as anyone else. We have instituted a requirement, like an income requirement to use this service. You have to make under a certain amount to use the service. And it goes progressive up to a certain amount. After a certain amount, people cannot use the service anymore. So the defense attorney system is run by the Ministry of Social Welfare, and the prosecution office is run by the Crime Control Ministry, and the court is run by the Ministry of Justice. The whole idea here is to make sure everyone has equal chance. We don't want one side to be biased. Like, if we put the courts in the Ministry of Justice hands and the prosecution office in the Ministry of Justice hands, it won't be fair. Because first of all, the Ministry of Justice would be biased more towards the prosecutors. Try to get the highest conviction rates possible. We're not all about conviction because we don't want to send innocent people to prison. Because sending innocent people to prison is a bad thing. It would ruin people's lives and also cost the state a lot more money too. The government does not aim to make the lives of people worse. We're here to improve the lives of people. We want to see everyone have a better quality of life in the Republic of Aurora. Well, first of all, with legal protection and legal counseling, we can advise people on their ideas and how to start businesses. Well, first of all, we recognize that innovation and creativity is not only with the rich, it's just in society. If someone has a good idea, they should have the ability to be able to bring the idea into action. If they have a good idea for a product, we should be able to help them create the product. That way, they can actually find ways to lift themselves out of poverty. Our goal with social welfare, our Ministry of Social Welfare, is to bring people out of poverty. By helping them to create businesses, maybe that could get them the money they need to survive, the money they'll need for their family, it just helps a lot. But first of all, with legal counseling, because laws can be complicated, so what we aim to do here is the Ministry of Social Welfare National Defense Attorney Service will inform them about the laws, basically give them parts of the laws that they need to know, but they won't give them business running advice. Business advice, that would be a little more different. That would be more towards the Ministry of Economy. They're just there to tell them the legal aspect of running a business. The Ministry of Economy does have more overlaps with this, but the Ministry of Social Welfare wants to educate people about business laws, because the more you know about business laws, the better. Because laws can be complicated, and forms can be complicated. So National Defense Attorney Service can help fill out the forms. They won't fill out for them, or maybe they might help us a little bit, but they won't do the whole thing. Because we want them to become too reliant on the Ministry of Social Welfare and keep having to fill out random forms. If they want the Ministry of Social Justice, National Defense Attorney Service to fill out forms, they will have to pay a little bit for it. Or they're not making any money right now, or they can't afford to pay. They'll pay back after they start the business, when they're making profits. We don't want people to keep coming over just to have the Ministry of Social Welfare fill out forms. They'll take away from the criminal law as well. With the preventing criminalization of poverty, we offer plenty of services to help protect the poor. And in case of a conviction, depending on the crime, they might appeal for a lighter sentence. Like, if it's not that serious, maybe I'll say graffiti crime, they will probably appeal for a much more lighter sentence, because we don't want to punish people too much. Our goal is to rehabilitate, not punish. Although some people may think it's kind of crazy to not punish criminals, punishment is not the only thing we should do in the prison system. We should also be aiming at rehabilitation. Let's face it, if we put people in prison for longer amounts of time, that'll take money away from the state. Money that can be going to improve other things in society. Because I'm sure you don't want to have prisons all over the place. Like, I wouldn't want to live near a prison. I'm sure you wouldn't want to live near a prison. Prisons are just horrible places, although they're needed. So first of all, what we try to do is aim for more community correctional systems. Maybe working in community service, or maybe being monitored by police more, like probation, something like that. Could actually help out a lot more than prison. With the money we save, we can actually be preventing future crimes by improving education systems, teaching conflict resolution methods in public, encourage people to be aware and lock their doors, of course, basic safety habits. We can also improve medical care as well. There's lots of things we can invest the money into instead of just putting people in prison. Our goal is to prevent the criminalization of poverty with the National Defense Attorney Service and give them the tools they would need to help people lift themselves out of poverty. It's not an easy thing to do. It's not cheap either, but something that should be done for the betterment of the people in the Republic of Aurora. We also serve the general population as well by teaching them about the laws. The National Defense Attorney Service will look into offering volunteers or voluntary opportunities, internships, and etc. to offer people the possibility of learning more about the laws in the Republic of Aurora. They will also work closely with other ministries' internship programs if possible, so they can bring some legal aspect and legal knowledge into it. The National Defense Attorney Service offers all these workshops on legal knowledge and teaches kids about legal knowledge as well. So that way, in future, they would be able to better understand the legal system as well and better navigate it to avoid trouble and also help them start up businesses and pursue their passions as well. The National Defense Attorney Service would have legal fairs, they'll have legal workshops, they'll give speeches on law, and we're also working on a Republic of Aurora law website for the National Defense Attorney Service to better help people comprehend important laws, the ones that they really need to know more than others. Because each field has different laws that people need to know about. We don't want them to have to know the whole law book in order to succeed, because that's just not possible. We cannot ask them to memorize the entire law book. It's just not reasonable. Well, if they want to learn it, we would promote that, but it's not suggested because they don't need to know every single law. And plus, some laws are not relevant anymore either. So it's important that they just have a basic understanding at least. So that way they can help themselves stay out of trouble and they can avoid legal issues in the Republic of Aurora. And helping them to understand the laws that they need to understand would be very helpful as well. Like, business laws have all these rules, permits. The National Defense Attorney Service will educate people about that. So they would better know how to get a permit, and they can also help them with the process as well to get a permit and applications. Thank you for watching. So this is just an overview of the National Defense Attorney Service from the Ministry of Social Welfare.